Do you ever ask yourself, isn't it time I was earning thousands of dollars a day? $1,500 to $6,000 each and every day without having to worry about anything. You spend your days relaxing in your beautiful sunny holiday home. You drive your luxury sports car to meet up with your friends for a drink. And your evenings are spent dining out with your partner at the very best restaurants in town, ending the night with a great big smile on your face. Imagine making more money overnight whilst you sleep than most people make in 6 to 8 weeks. Making more money in a week than most people earn in a whole year. Now is the time. Get ready to let your imagination soar. With your permission, I am inviting you to transform your life beyond all recognition, starting today. This is going to completely blow your mind. Keep watching for the next 4 minutes and 20 seconds to see how you can join me and a select group of others and finally make some real money. And when I talk about real money, it's not just that you can spend it on whatever you like. Sports cars, holiday homes, Caribbean cruises, designer clothes and watches. I am talking about something so much bigger. Complete financial freedom. The freedom to never have to worry about money ever again. The freedom to quit your dead-end job, pay off all your debts and secure your family's future too. I know what you're thinking. Why should I believe this guy? What makes me different from all the others you may have seen? Because, unlike anything else out there, I am going to make serious amounts of money for you. I shall explain why I'm doing this in just a moment, but first, here's an insight into how we are going to do this for you. It's all thanks to my 4-step proprietary trading system. It makes me and my partners hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. I call it my Extreme Profit System.
Hi, my name's Michael Gardner, and I'm very new to this whole money-making from trading kind of thing. I tried a few other programs online, but my whole experience was kind of just one huge disappointment, one right after the other. Honestly, I think I'd given up on making any decent money in my lifetime. But then, about 6 weeks ago, I was introduced to Cameron, and I agreed to be one of his initial test partners. And then within a few days of me using his Extreme Profit System, I was making regular $700 to $800 a day in profits. And in the past 6 weeks, I've made over $32,000, and that's with hardly doing anything. It's such a relief that I no longer need to worry about money.
Hey Cameron, well as promised, here's a snapshot of my first 7 days trading. It just blows me away to think that I just made more money in a week than I did in almost all of last year. I'm just so speechless right now. I don't even know what to say. I know you guys told me that this was going to happen, but seeing it for real with my own eyes is really like watching all of my prayers come true. You guys have been 100% true to your word, and I can't thank you enough.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. When you become a partner, we will actually link our master account with your account, so you are guaranteed to make extreme profits like this. This means that all the trades we make will simply be replicated into your trading account too. The way I look at it is, the more money we make, the more money you and my other partners will also make. Sounds incredible, I know. As I said earlier, I shall fully explain the why and the how, but for now, get this. I know you think you've heard it all before. I realize you've probably bought more than your fair share of worthless junk, empty promises of help from so-called money-making experts that just leave you with an empty wallet. This is totally different. This is as done for you as it gets. Let me be clear here. This is nothing like the BS videos you may have seen online before. I have nothing for sale here, so you can put your cards away. I am genuinely here to help you, as I am giving a very small number of people my Extreme Profit System for no cost whatsoever. Yes, you heard correctly. I'm giving it to you for free. But naturally, we have got to keep the numbers strictly limited. Look, the truth is, no one gives you anything for free without there being some kind of hidden agenda. I'm no different. I'm just being very transparent about it. I need you as an EPS partner, so you'll actually be doing me a favor, as you'll soon see.
I woke up this morning and I can't stop smiling. Every time I use your Extreme Profit System, I make money. In the last 2 weeks, I earned over $18,700, all from just following your 4-step method. I believe I was one of your initial 4 test partners, and I'm so grateful for you giving me the opportunity. Very soon I'll be paying off the car loan. No more arguments with the family now. Vacation time, here we come.
Cameron, I'm honestly not sure what to say. Yesterday I made $4,150 plus, and yeah, that was just in one day, and it's the best day I've ever had. I've made about, well, must be over $126,000 since I first became one of your early test partners, and yeah, you know, I've never made money like this before, and yeah, I really don't know what to say. Tomorrow me and my partner are going on a spending spree, and yeah, I can't wait.
Extreme Profit System is very simple to use and doesn't require any technical or specialist knowledge. I've configured it to be as hands-free as possible, but all the time making you money faster than you can spend it. Let me show you what I mean. I've logged into the software and set up a brand new trading account. You can see the time here is 10 past 10 on May 27th. For the purposes of this live demo, I've funded this new account with just $250. I've configured Extreme Profit System to automatically seek out the winning trades as per my 4-step proprietary method. If I log back in around 24 hours later, you'll see I now have $3,175. That's $2,925 profit in less than 24 hours. Here you can see we've had 169 successful profitable trades and only lost 7. The reason the system is so profitable is because the timings of the trades are absolutely critical. That's why we developed it hands-free, so the system can place the trade at the exact required time. Let's leave it running all day. And now, when I log in about 10 hours later, my balance has increased to a whopping $4,651.25. If I scroll down and show you the trades history, you'll notice that we've set every trade at the reasonably low amount of $25 per trade. I chose this setting so I could show you that even at the low risk amount of only $25 per trade, Extreme Profit System can make you a lot of money right away. If you look on the screen, each of these $25 trades are generating roughly $43, $42, or $45 payouts. That's around 80% profit per trade. It's like you handing someone $25 and then minutes later they hand you back $45. How incredible is that? Especially when you can repeat it several times a day, over and over again. What we're doing here is trading $25 and winning back approximately $42, $43 or $45 almost every time. Every now and again you will see a lost trade, but these are very rare occurrences. On average, Extreme Profit System is winning 96.2% of the time due to the clever algorithm I wrote, for which I'm about to share with you precisely how it works. I left the software to run over the weekend. As you can see, by Monday morning, it has reached a staggering $10,246.25. That's over 40 times the amount we started out with. And remember, these are all from low-risk $25 trades. Can you imagine how much profit we'd now have if we were trading at, say, $100 a trade? If you'd set it to $100, you would now have over $41,000 in cash profits sitting in your account. You may be wondering, how was I able to develop such a powerful system? Hi, my name is Cameron James, and I used to work in the motor racing industry. No, not as a driver or anything glamorous like that. I was in the technical team, analysing lines of computer code so we could tweak the engines to make the cars go faster and perform better. In Formula One, fractions of a second count enormously. If you can make tiny, microscopic adjustments that result in marginal gains, you have an advantage. It's the multiplying together of these marginal gains, one on top of the other, that results in a tangible difference in both the speed of the car and the way it handles. A winning difference. You see, even though I was one of the techie behind-the-scenes geeks, I did get to travel all over the world and attend the Grand Prix race weekends. Melbourne, Abu Dhabi, Italy, Monaco, Barcelona, you name it, I was there. The parties were amazing. So many celebrities and wealthy people. The sponsors certainly knew how to splash out big time and invited all the big investors. I was at one of these parties in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Then I was seated on the same table as Jürgen. Jürgen was your stereotypical German. He wore braces and liked his beer, but he was also very generous and insisted on paying for everything. We hit it off right away. We talked about my role as a computer techie, and we soon got on to the topic of making money. Jürgen was an online trader, and quite a wealthy one by all accounts. He spoke about the value of the euro and how it's gone up and down over time, and how he's always looking to seek out either an upward or downward trend so he can make a profit. He asked me if I'd ever tried making money from online trading. The truth is, it scared me, as I bet it does a lot of people. But that night there was something about Jürgen that persuaded me I should at least take a look. When I got back home, I followed Jürgen's instructions he'd given me, set up my account and started trading. However, my results were very mixed. I made some money, but I also lost some, so I wasn't getting rich. The truth is, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was so curious to see how it all worked. You see, when Jürgen forwarded me the instructions, he also included a guest login to their back-office system, as he knew I'd appreciate that, being a techie geek. He wanted to know what I thought of their systems and how they could be improved, since that was my role as a techie. I analysed their systems and gave Jürgen some valuable feedback. Now for the surprise. I remember Jürgen telling me about how he liked to seek out a trend. For example, if you take a currency pairing like the US dollar versus the euro, every now and again you will see a steady trend in one direction. This was happening several times a day. I wrote some code to analyze thousands of live trades so as to fully understand how, when and why these trends were occurring. If you look at a trend, it typically runs for about 10 to 12 minutes with the value either steadily increasing upwards or, just as often, steadily decreasing downwards over a similar time frame. What I'm leading up to is this. Firstly, I discovered it made sense to only trade when you are in the middle of a trend. Your chances of winning are so much higher. In fact, 96.2% higher. This is because the price is steadily and consistently going in the same direction. Secondly, you only need to be right by 1 point in order to win. Yep, a single basis point is all it takes within tiny fractions of a number, and when you consider the price is consistently rising or falling by hundreds of fractional points during the course of a trend, being right suddenly becomes very easy indeed. It doesn't matter if the value of the asset or currency pairing changes by 1 basis point or 100. The result is the same for the investor. Herein lies the difference. Jürgen was making good money in Forex, but I could plainly see that making money in binary was much easier, far less risky, and far more lucrative. The binary options market is the fastest place to get rich, bar none. There are more millionaires being created every month from binary options than any other industry on the planet. But that's just part of the story. Like in Formula 1, tiny fractions of a number make a massive difference to the results. I won't bore you with the details, but I developed a number of modules that would result in several marginal gains within a trend. Remember, it is the multiplying of these marginal gains in a series that gives us the cutting edge, and exactly the same applies to online trading. By now, I was getting very excited. I just had to take this further, and I spent every waking hour developing and refining my own software system. After weeks of tweaking and testing, I put my new software to the challenge. I opened a brand new trading account and deposited $250. This time, however, the results were very different. $2,325 after 2 days. $12,970 after 1 week, and a staggering $64,850 after just 30 days of using my software. Some weeks later, I met Jürgen again at another race weekend, this time in Monaco. He asked me how I was getting on with online trading, so I told him the truth, that when I first started using his original system, my results were very mixed. I won some, I lost some. But then I told him about developing my own software system that uses my 4-step method with binary options. I got my laptop out and showed him the proof of my winning trades. He was utterly amazed. He said in his candid German accent, "Cameron, this is the most superior trading software I have ever seen. It is truly unrivaled." Jürgen was very keen to talk to his financial partners and marketing execs back in Frankfurt. They were very excited because they could see the massive benefits of marketing the system commercially. As you can imagine, with my technical skills and Jürgen's contacts in the finance world, that weekend in Monaco, we sowed the seeds for what was to become a very successful partnership. To cut a long story short, we're now set to release our software to the general public exactly 60 days from now for a suggested retail price of $7,999 a copy. Our marketing team is convinced that customers will literally beat down the doors to get a hold of it at that price. After all, here is a system that can make literally anyone thousands of dollars a day on autopilot. You'd be crazy not to buy it, considering you'd make back the cost of the software before the end of the week. Without doubt, we would quickly sell out at $7,999 within days of its release. And this leads me to a very important point. Possible skepticism. I'm well aware that some of the income claims may seem a bit extravagant. Even the name Extreme Profit System may be perceived by some as extreme. That's why we've started to build up a portfolio of real case studies. We already got our initial test partners, Mike, Amanda, Brian and Isabel, to create video testimonials and get their accounts verified and notarized by an independent lawyer. This would normally be enough for endorsements, but the marketing and legal chaps want more. This is where you come in. We need more test partners. By testing our Extreme Profit System and you making a great deal of money in the process, you are actually doing us a favor. You're helping us to create more genuine case studies, and of course for everyone who joins us, we'll get your accounts verified and notarized by an independent lawyer, the costs of which will be fully covered by ourselves. However, we cannot accept everyone in here. The marketing and legal teams are insisting that we limit the number of test partners to just 40 places. We can only physically help a small number of people that we can put our trust in. We don't want everyone finding out about this and getting a free copy. Plus, as we'll be linking your account to our master account, we simply cannot have too many people doing this. Therefore, we are strictly limiting the number of places to only 40. If you want to get in on this, for completely no charge whatsoever, you will need to act quickly by entering your details on the form you see on this page. As you know, 4 of the 40 places have already been claimed by our initial test partners, so that means there are only 36 places left. This is first come, first served. Once all 36 remaining places have been claimed, then I will be taking down this video. This is truly a zero-risk opportunity. There is nothing else like it out there. It doesn't matter if you've never traded before, because my team and I are going to set it all up for you. You don't need to have any experience or knowledge of financial systems, as our software eliminates all the risk. There are no decisions to make. In fact, the only decision you'll need is in deciding what to spend your money on first. Enter your name and email to gain instant free access. As you can imagine, the timings of the trades are absolutely critical. That's why I've developed it hands-free, so the system can place the trades at the exact required time. It's all completely automated. The system automatically seeks out the winning trends and places the trades for you. It has a 96.2% accuracy rate because of my unique algorithm analyzing which currency pairs to trade on. And don't worry, even though we're planning on selling it commercially, I've got Jürgen and his team to agree that all 40 test partners will continue to use my software free of charge for life. You'll get all the updates, new releases and tweaks, and you never have to pay a penny for it. When you use our software, you must agree that we can get your actual trading results verified by our independent lawyer. We would also like you to record a video testimonial showing your results live on a screen. But this is completely your choice. There is no obligation. You'd simply be doing us a favor if you could. Now, please listen very carefully to what I'm about to say next. It is vital you choose the correct broker to use with my system. If you are new to trading, then you may not be aware that not all brokers are the same. Only some brokers have a facility to enable you to use your own trading software. In fact, very few will allow the kind of integration we require, with the system constantly receiving data feeds of various currencies so we can work out the market trends. We initially narrowed it down to just 12 brokers. We then evaluated the performance of these 12 brokers in terms of their reputation, online security, how responsive they are, and how quickly they process your withdrawals. Ultimately, there are now only a small handful of brokers we trust, and these are the only ones where we can fully integrate our extreme profit system. These are the only ones where our system can seek out the desired market trends and place winning trades with such certainty. Therefore, even if you've traded before and you already have a broker account, it is imperative that you set up a new account with our trusted brokers, or else you may not be able to use our software. I'll explain all the details step by step in the members area. All you've got to do is sign up here to access your free software. There are no charges whatsoever. All you do is simply access the software, set up your trading account, and away you go. Enter your best email on this page, and then follow the instructions on the next page. This really is an amazing opportunity for you to change your life. It's an opportunity that comes around just once in a lifetime, and I urge you to grab it with both hands. Don't let it slip away. Within minutes from now, you'll have full access to the cash profits pouring into your account. You'll be able to withdraw your money and spend it on whatever you like. I'm so excited for you. All you have to do is fill out the form you see to start this new journey with me. You will immediately be redirected to the members area, where you'll get free access to my software and full instructions on how to start making money with it. I'll also explain how we're going to link up your account with our master one, so you are guaranteed to see immediate profits. Don't wait on this. Act fast and claim one of the few remaining spots. Sign up right now, and I'll see you on the next page.